Go.
Hey everybody, thanks for taking the time out of your busy day to join us today. As we all know, there are many challenges that trucking companies face. So today I would like to touch on a few of them and give you some tools to help you navigate through these challenges to help you succeed. But first, my name is William Castle and I am the safety consultant for the International Trucking Association. I will be your presenter today. As you know, the trucking industry is the backbone of this great country, and we are currently facing a huge shortage of drivers in the coming years. And without trucks, America stops. Every industry faces certain challenges, and the trucking industry is no different. Now, some of the main challenges the industry faces are rising insurance costs, driver recruitment and retention, and the constantly changing rules and regulations. These challenges, along with any other challenge, can be very difficult to navigate. Organizations that successfully navigate these challenges all have certain traits in common. They protect their profits, they control driver turnover, and they have a strong safety culture throughout their entire organization, starting at the top with ownership. These three traits directly affect insurance rates and deductibles. Did you know the average cost of a crash to a trucking company is $172,292? If the crash resulted in a fatality, the cost then skyrockets to $7.2 million. These are only the cash costs. Have you ever thought about the indirect costs that being involved in an accident has on your organization? What about recruiting and training your fired or deceased driver? The public relations that your organization will take? There's also a good chance you will lose customers as well. Because of frivolous lawsuits and fly-by-night trucking companies, a lot of big insurance companies won't even insure a trucking company, leaving you with extremely high rates and deductibles. I understand operations brings the revenue into the company, but don't forget, safety keeps your earnings in-house, which keeps you in business. Driver recruiting and retention is tough. The average turnover rate in the country is over 100%. The grass is greener mentality is destroying the industry. Being able to recruit and, most importantly, retain good, safe drivers is the key to any company's success. Numerous studies have shown driver retention directly impacts company profitability and safety. So investing in your employees' development and helping them remain safe gives your organization better opportunity for growth. Just like anything, the proper tools are needed to build. And that is no different when building a company for sustained profitability and growth. Compass Holding and the International Trucking Association believes we have developed a tool that can help your business grow, remain profitable, and keep your employees engaged. We would like to introduce you to the ITA Mobile application. This is available for iPhone in the Apple Store and Android in the Google Play Store. Search for Compass Holding, and there it is. Please allow me to go through just some of the features this revolutionary technology has. Continuing training is necessary for even your most grizzled and experienced drivers. The ITA Safety Training Library has over 30 safety videos at your driver's fingertips. We've designed this training to make it easy on the driver, along with company safety management. Our videos do not allow the driver to fast forward. This ensures the driver watches the complete training session. There is also a short quiz at the end of each training video to make sure they paid attention. Your driver can now fulfill your company's safety requirements anywhere they have a cell signal. Let's take a look at how easy it is for your driver to do this. As you just saw, keeping your drivers safe on the road has never been easier. Have you ever wanted the ability to send your safety manager on the road with your drivers and remind them how safety is of the utmost importance in the beginning of each shift? With the ITA 10 safety reminders, it will remind your drivers each and every day, every move your driver makes after their 10-hour break. Let's take a look at this in action.
Have a nice trip. The ITA wishes you a safe and productive day. Please remember these 10 safety reminders. Always conduct pre- and post-trip inspections. Never drive when tired. Always keep a safe following distance. Do not speed at any time. Know your blind spots. Don't text and drive. Adjust speed to road conditions. Slow down on entrance and exit ramps. Always walk around your vehicle before backing up. Remember, success begins with safety. Nothing is more important than your life and the lives of the people around you.
So every time the driver pulls away to start their shift, he will hear how important it is to be safe on the road. Not only will we be in their ear with the 10 safety reminders, but we will also be with them, alerting them of some major hazards that can occur throughout the day. It's just like a member of your safety department sitting shotgun, giving your driver tips and tricks in the most critical situations. Our rollover area, low bridge, and busy city alerts will help avoid accidents that can cost millions and keep your organization intact. These messages can help prevent expensive disasters like you're about to see. Attention, there is a low bridge in your area. Remember, slow down, look up, and watch your road sign. You are entering a busy area. Please slow down, keep a safe following distance, watch for merging traffic, be careful when changing lanes, do not text, and avoid any other distractions. You are nearing a rollover area. Please slow down and avoid any distraction. Because constant communication with your drivers is important, we have included a tool in the ITA application you can use to create and send custom push and voice notifications right to your driver's phone. You can send custom text messages to all your fleet, part of your fleet, or even just one driver. These messages will not be received by the driver until the driver has stopped moving to help avoid distracted tickets and accidents. The voice notifications can also be customized and sent to all of your drivers or just one. These messages are only received by the driver when the driver is driving. This way, the driver is not interrupted during their 10-hour rest break. This helps to ensure they receive the rest required to help reduce fatigue driving. Both of these notifications can be filtered to one specific driver or different groups of drivers based on their years of experience, years with your specific company, types of violations the driver may have received, and even if the driver has had any accidents. These custom messages can help motivate, retain, and recruit drivers. Just the little things like saying happy birthday or congrats to Driver Joe on being the driver of the month can go a long way with driver morale and, most importantly, driver loyalty. Another valuable tool we have in the app is the ability to track your driver's physicals and driver's license expirations. Having a driver placed out of service for a violation like this costs your company thousands. Tracking their expirations have never been easier, and now these violations are completely preventable. Check out the notifications in action.
Always watch your speed. Not only is it the #1 cited factor in all truck crashes, it is also a waste of money in terms of fuel and maintenance costs.
All right, I see we have some questions coming in, so I'll answer them as they come through. First question, why did we come up with the development of this application in the first place? We here at Compass Holding have a background in the transportation industry, so we have a very unique view on the different challenges that this industry can have. So we wanted to give our clients the tools that they can use to help their businesses grow and become more profitable. Next question is, what do my drivers need to do to set the application up on their phone? It's just like any other application, whether it's iPhone or Android. iPhone, they just go to the Apple Store. Android, they'll go to the Google Play Store. They'll search for Compass Holding. Once they download the app, they will click on the ITA icon, and then they'll submit a one-time registration that'll include their name, email, and phone number. At that point, an email will be sent to the email address the driver provided to confirm their registration, and they'll also receive their login info. That's all they got to do. Then they'll click on the icon, log in, and they're rocking and rolling. Another question is, how will I make sure my driver does not disconnect the application? Very simple. If they disconnect the application, their fuel card won't work. Everything is connected to the CPS fuel card. This way, you can ensure your driver will have all the necessary tools in place to help keep them safe on the road. If they disconnect it, their fuel card will be shut off and they won't be able to get any more fuel. Another question is, how do I send a driver a push or voice notification? You, as the company representative, will have access to a portal that is provided by CPS, which is Compass Payment Services. You can control a lot of things from there, including where and how you want to send your voice and push notifications. It's real easy to use. It's just like any other fleet management system, except better. Another question is, can you send a message to one driver, a group of drivers, or all your drivers? The simple answer of that is yes. You can filter out to one driver. You can filter out to just
a few drivers that have speeding tickets, or you could go to your whole fleet. There's all different kinds of options you can use when it comes to who you want to direct your messages to. What benefits will the drivers have by using the app? It'll help keep them employed and insurable. If they can help prevent having accidents or, hitting bridges or anything else you can think of, they will definitely benefit by it because, they'll be able to keep their job, and it'll keep them to be employable in the future. It'll just help their safety record overall, which is the most important thing that a driver has. Why will the drivers keep the app? Well, because it's going to help them prevent accidents, and it's going to help them get fuel too. Remember, if they do not keep the application, they're not going to be able to use their fuel card. And it'll help raise morale a little bit with the different messages and things you can send. The happy birthdays and congratulations, Driver Joe, things like that. It'll help keep morale up, and I think they'll like that there is that constant communication between them and the office staff. Another question we have is, how will my drivers access the safety videos? Real easy. They just click on the ITA app and then search or click on the safety library. All the videos are right there. Another question is, how many videos are there? Right now we've got over 30 of them. We're adding to it, frequently, but right now there's about 30, 33, somewhere around there. There's a good amount to get you guys started. Can I use this app to run a safety recognition program within my company? Yeah, you can let everybody know who's the safest driver. All kinds of different recognition programs. This is your way to send messages out to your entire fleet if you wanted to do something like that. The app gives voice notifications for the drivers. What kind of voice notifications will my driver receive if driving from Chicago to Atlanta? They'll get a few different ones. First movement, they will get the 10 safety reminders. And then as they're coming up to a busy city area, they'll get the busy city area reminders. As they're approaching any kind of rollover area, they'll get notifications for that. Along with, if they get off the interstate, they'll start receiving information on low bridges. So it just all depends on the specific roads that drivers are driving on, but those are some general notifications your driver will receive. Another question is, how will this help me recruit drivers? Well, by advertising your sign-on bonus, maybe he's at the truck stop, he hears somebody complaining about their job, and he just happens to get a driver recruiting bonus message, and he may talk to that driver, things like that. And most good drivers are found from word of mouth, so if you're saying good things about drivers, they're less likely to leave you. How can I find out more about CPS? You can do that a couple different ways. We have an 800 number you can call, and that number is 1-800-593-5807, or you can send them an email. That email address is support@compasspaymentservices.com. Well, it looks like that's all the questions for the day. Thanks for tuning in, and hope you guys have a safe day. Be careful.